Hello everyone, my name is Nick Gray and I'm a freshman mechanical engineering major at Carnegie Mellon University. Today I would like to present my term project for the programming course 15112. For my project I constructed a search and simulation module for stocks. Let's get started. So first we'll check out the first page, which is a single stock search. So if you wait a moment, this page will load. Let's see. Okay, here we go. So I have Google set as my default. So I'll take you through it here. Here at the top I have a live stock quote. So it gives the current price, last open, last close, day change in dollars and percent, volume, a year range, and moving averages for the past 50 and 200 days. Now this data here updates in close to real time about every 45 seconds or so. Now here in the middle I have a plot. There you go. Our data just updated. So here in the middle, I have a plot of price over time. So it's scaled, of course. So our minimum value is the base of our y-axis. Now with these buttons, I can change the time frame. Right now, 1 year is set as the default, but if we check out 10 years, we can see what that looks like. Okay, there you go. Or for example, the past 3 months. Now, as this plot changes, I have metrics that describe everything that's occurred in that time frame. So I have return, moving average, a high and a low, earnings per share, price to earnings ratio, risk-reward ratio, Sharpe ratio, and volatility. So those are just some common metrics that investors would probably use. So, and just so you can see that, I'll change this again so you can see the data. I'll update again. Okay, there you go. Okay, so now if we want to change a company, we can head down to this button here, search another company, and an icon is going to pop up, and we type in a company ticker. So let's see what Apple looks like right now. So type in the clicker, hit OK, and just give it a moment, and here's Apple. Okay, and now once again, these buttons still function the same way to change for any given time frame. All right, great. Now let's head back to the home screen and I'll show you the second page, compare stocks. So we'll click into this. Now this is modeled largely off the first type. Here it just needs a little bit of time to load. Here it is. Okay. So now Google and Apple are set as our defaults. Once again, up here in the upper portion of the screen we have live, all sorts of live quotes. Now all this data will update while the market is open. Here we have one plot, and again it's scaled. This time the minimum on our y-axis is set by the lower of the two stocks. So here we have Google over Apple, and once again we can change the time frame, and there are metrics that are split across the bottom of the screen that will change along with our given time. So there's 2 months. Let's look at 5 years. Of course, all these calculations take a little bit of time, you know, as it needs to access the URL. There we go. All right, so now if we want to change the companies, once again we have a button here at the bottom, search other companies. This prompt is going to bring up another icon, company 1, company 2. So say we want to take a look at Chevron and ExxonMobil. We type in the according tickers, hit enter. Once again, we just need to give it a moment to load. And here we are, company 1 updated to Chevron here in the red, ExxonMobil here in green. Again, they're plotted over one another, and if we want to, again, all these buttons work. So if we want to change the time frame, we can change it to say 5 years, or let's say the last 3 months, and there we are. And once again, all the metrics here at the bottom update according to that time frame. Now, lastly, I'm going to bring you back to the home screen and show you the third and final part of my term project, the simulation module. Alright, so here is the simulation module with Google Inc. as our default. Essentially what this does is that it allows the user to enter in any company, any number of shares, and define some sort of time frame with a start date and an end date. And here in the simulation module, it's going to allow that investor to test different trading maneuvers and determine which ones would have been the most successful in the past. So here, as a default, someone purchased 10 shares of Google on May 1st, 2003 for a purchase price of $108.31 per share, and then sold it on May 1st, 2013, today, for $820.43 per share. And in that time period, over the past 10 years, that person made a return of about $7,100. And here in the bottom of the screen, all this information is displayed in a nice block of text. Now, if we want to make another, if we want to simulate another transaction, we have another button here at the screen. So the icon pops up. Let's take a look at Apple. So enter in Apple's ticker. Let's purchase 30 shares of stock on May 1st, 2005. And let's say we sold it on October 1st, 2008. Hit OK and let it load. And here we go. So Apple Inc. Here we have the purchase date, purchase price, shares purchased, sell dates, sell price, and our return. We would have made about $2,100 over that time frame. So there you go. That's about it for my term project. Thanks for watching.